I've said to a couple of bands before, and I guess I'm saying it to you in a roundabout way. It's like, I almost don't want to give you any hope that, as much as I love what you're doing and I love your songs, I love your work, and it's like, I almost don't want to say that to you. You know what I mean? Because because for what it's worth, I know that I want people to say those sort of things to me. I love what you do. I love your work and all that kind of stuff. But then later on that night, I go out and there's an event and there's 5 people at it. It's like, oh man, how do I keep moving forward? That kind of stuff. So what you were talking about earlier, it's like, I ask you if you're a hopeful sort of guy. It's like, well, sometimes I'm up here and sometimes I'm down here, and especially in the music business, that can happen in a matter of minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, at this point, I've been doing it so long. I am totally aware of the fact that not only is there, a possibility that my band's not going to make it, but it's almost certain that my band is not going to make it, and that's what's incredible and what's hard, and I think that people don't necessarily understand is like when I write a new song, record a new song, and deliver it to them. It's like I'm doing this under the guise of knowing that I will probably never ever be on a level of like a band like Fun or a band like a band that not even that big, just a band that like I would love to be a not a surf band that like I can go out and play 3 tours a year, and play 800 people a night and just like and make a moderate living. Like if I could make $25,000-$30,000 a year playing music, I would be over the moon. Like I don't know, but it really is just a labor of love. It's just like to know that, and then maybe that sounds too negative, but like when I say that to other people, even when I say that to the guys in my band, they're like, no man, we're totally gonna make it, what are you talking about? And it's just like, I've gone through a lot of band member changes and stuff just because guys can only do it for so long before you're just like, I can't do it anymore.
Right.
And so, and I guess you get to a point where, like you kind of come to this acceptance of, I'm going to reference a movie again. This is probably, the whole time we're just going to talk about movies, but like, I don't know. There's a small part of me that hopes that maybe it's kind of like Red at the end of Shawshank Redemption when he says, he's like, you know what? I do regret it. I want to go back and talk to that young man and shake him and say, it's like, what are you doing? And talk sense to him. He's like, but I can't. He's like, and you're going to make whatever decision you want. You're going to put your stamp on it. And frankly, I don't give a damn or something like that. Yep. And like, and then they let him go and they're like, okay, yeah, let's let him go. He's rehabilitated. So I think, I don't know, maybe part of me like subconsciously is like hoping that by me saying, oh, I'm accepting the fact that my band's never going to make it. It's like, that's when you make it. Just like they say, like, whenever you stop looking for the one or whatever is when you find the person that you marry.
Right.
But, I don't know. I don't care. I just want to write music and I'll do it until I can't do it anymore.
Well, maybe that's what moves you. And I don't know what, I mean, I love Shawshank Redemption. And I mean, I just repeated those words to my wife last night about at the end where it's like, I hope the ocean is as blue as I thought it would be and that kind of stuff. And the last 2 words are I hope. And I just think, wow, man, if something, again, I guess I think mostly for me it's music, that keeps something inside of me going, yeah, dude, you're not a complete loser.
Mm-hmm.